Fantasy 16. We're going to be playing on the Final Fantasy mode. I've already completed the game on my original save, so you might see some of the new stuff. So be aware of our spoilers. Nope. I cannot hear my game. Okay, so I don't know if you guys heard me. I'm going to say it again. We're going to be playing Final Fantasy mode, and I have already beaten the game completely through on my main save, so be aware that it is going to be all right. All right. So. All right. If. All right. I think. Okay. So we're playing Final Fantasy 16. I have already beaten the game once, and I've already done the DLC. So I decided it's time to try and do Final Fantasy mode. It's the hardest difficulty. Hopefully, everybody here will enjoy it. Not exactly starting in the beginning. I'm already a little bit into it, but I'm not very far. We're picking up right in Lost Wing, so not very far in. So, main character, Clive. Okay. First over here, that's Sid. Trusted, our trusted pupper here. I am Portal. Oh, thank you for a minute. Alright. So I need to go speak with Quentin.
Any friend of the innkeeper is a friend of mine.
I'll go ahead and buy that, even though it's
I
not
trust
stronger than
it's
my
all
current
here.
weapon. Some of these can be upgraded. I'm just getting them because I might
Hope
be able
it's
to
to your
upgrade them and
liking.
they could be better.
I trust it's all here.
Uh, okay, I'm gonna. Can I grab a couple of these?
I hope it's to your liking.
Okay, so I only have one.
Ah, yes.
Now I can't quite see. I don't know how my settings are set. I don't
Keep
know if I'll
fighting the
see
good fight.
messages. Give me a second here. Um, I think it's set to where I'll see messages pop up. I don't know.
Quentin, my good man, it seems we'll be spending the night.
I thought as much. Where do you find that one?
What, him? You won't believe me if I told you. Quentin here is an old friend, one who is sympathetic to our cause.
Sympathetic. And he knows about your little sanctuary. I would never have guessed so many people were bent on setting us free. When last I checked, the mere thought would earn you a trip to the gallows.
I am well aware of the risks, as I am of the rewards.
And what could be more rewarding than your very own dominant of fire?
A dominant? Here? Now that I would like to see.
Now, River, if you have a question for me, you can still text me in Discord,
No, but
or
nothing
you can
passes
try text
unnoticed in
in
Lost Wing. Take your brand, for example.
in the live. I might see it. Hopefully, I'll see it.
People will see that at once. And I need hardly tell you how they will greet the inquiries of a bearer. You are afraid your words will fall on deaf ears, as they have ever since the moment you were marked. Happily, I can provide a solution to your dilemma. As a favor to Cid, that is. Take this. You will find it has the uncanny power to loosen tongues. May the mothers guide you.
This might be Imperial land, but here in Lost Wing, it's his word that's law.
But how?
You don't need to worry about that just yet. Trust me. Everyone in Lost Wing knows what that seal means, and what it means if they don't take note. Now we can sit here counting our blessings, or put them to good use and find that dominance. Your choice.
Let's see if this thing really works.
Wait 1 second here. I'm having a little bit of technical difficulty. Sorry. Alright, so you go for there.
And that's all you can remember. Think hard.
What is my setup? I forget. Was I just doing basic setup? Okay, yeah, so I was doing all fire. That's what I was using before. That's all the new stuff. Except for the middle one. Now, typically when you first play this, you only have one icon power to use from, and that is the fire one, which would be the Phoenix power. And you typically would originally only have, what was it? The Rising Flames, and I don't have the other one. It was like a Cyclone power. What was I gonna use? Don't want to keep using fire, but base attacks make it easier. For right now, I'll stick with this.
Ah, Master Quinton took a liking to you, I see. And there I was, thinking you were in bed with Cid. Wonder what Gav will have to say about this. Speaking of whom, if you see him, tell him thanks for looking after us. Now, what can I help you with?
I'm searching for a dominant of fire. Gav seems to think he might have taken refuge here.
We see a lot bearers around these parts. But I do seem to recall one who commanded the flame. Now, whether or not that makes him a dominant, I can't say. But the Waluders certainly took a keen interest in the poor sod.
Did you get a look at him?
Didn't have a chance. One of the other bearers might have done.
Thank you.
Okay, so that's one informant. So this is Final Fantasy. This isn't a Greek battle game. It's the Final Fantasy series is very well known. They've been around for years. Their online game is actually very popular. So this was the newest Final Fantasy to come out, and it's a fantasy world. Every Final Fantasy does not actually go into the other unless they have a direct sequel. So each one's its own unique story. You do a lot. You do some fighting. There's some magic and stuff. And there is like empires, kingdoms, and stuff in this one. So.
It was a good thing you done today, getting rid of those bastards.
But you're playing as somebody whose family was
along with the others,
pretty much killed. You were the son of
a dominant of fire.
Of the what's his name? An archduke who was killed in a ambush.
Do you recall anything else about him?
Assassin's Creed. No.
Only that you weren't.
I have Assassin's Creed games. I actually even have the newest one, but I can't get into it. I'm having a hard time.
And wherever the royalists dragged them both off to before you got here.
I see. Thank you.
But this one is very cinematic. It's very fun. I've come to love the story, and I've played it actually quite a few times.
Tell me that scowl means you've got good news.
Your dad plays what? Assassin's Creed? Or Final Fantasy?
So, a shady lad with a hood, and his equally shady lass. Not much to go on, but... I've been thinking, if our friend is a dominant, why not just burn the royalists to a crisp? There's a reason he's holding back, and I reckon he has something to do with his partner.
Okay.
What makes you say that?
Greek Viking. If it was Assassin's Creed, that must have been Odyssey.
Were separated. If the Waluders have her, our dominance.
But no, this is totally something different. But I'm hoping everybody will enjoy it.
To have a level head. He's careful, cunning, and he doesn't want to be found. This could spell trouble for us and the royalists both. Still, it'll be a whole lot worse if we set off after them with bleary eyes and empty bellies. There should be a pair of pallets waiting for us back at the inn. Shall we?
Just to clarify to anybody who might be watching this later after a live ends or, you know, whatever. If you're hearing me answering questions but you're not seeing them in the comments, it's because I'm taking questions on Discord from one of my friends.
Now, about those beds.
Beds? I seem to recall your request being to spend the night. And for that, the floor will more than suffice.
Better than a wet rock, I suppose. My thanks, Quentin. Next time you're at the Hideaway, our floor's all yours.
No need for thanks, Sid. This isn't an act of charity.
You don't say.
In exchange for my floor, I shall be requiring your services. The Royalists saw fit to erect a barricade across the road south when they occupied the village, and failed to remove it when they left. I expect it to be gone before you leave.
As you wish.
And there are, like, side quests galore in this game. And you'll probably see me play quite a few side quests, because you will unlock stuff and other things that will help you out in the game
First time
further.
dismantling the barricade. It gets easier, don't worry.
I won't.
If we leave now, we'll arrive at the care when the shadows are at their deepest. Unless you'd rather wait.
No more waiting.
Okay, so I think...
The road south, eh? Unless...
Let me double check one last thing. Where am I at? Okay, so I need 1,000 for that one. A couple of little
I know
battles.
another shortcut. You should be so lucky.
Clive looks like somebody from Lord of the Rings. Yeah, probably. I'm betting you're thinking like Aragorn or something like that. Alright, so we gotta go up here. Alright, so that's gonna be over this way.
Come back to me, my darling. I can't bear another night without you.
Alright.
If the Royalists were looking to take the care, they'd have posted sentries to prevent any unwelcome surprises. At least I would have.
Well, you should know.
Poor Gil. Oops.
Told you.
Keep your distance, boy.
Trees are blocking the view. Alrighty. Easy win. Again, I'm already like 50 something and I'm playing on the hardest difficulty. Which, keep in mind, you can't even play Final Fantasy mode until you beat the game at least once.
He's up to something.
Because it's the only way you can actually get higher than level 50. Like, I've gotten 52, but it's just, it takes a long time. In this mode, you'll get much more XP and points, which will let me actually probably max out most of my abilities. Now, don't think this is all skill. I do have, like, certain equipment on to help me with my dodges and with combos. Because I have a very hard time with combos, remember.
Get him, boy. Keep your distance, boy.
Defensive permanent. Lock on.
Over here. Stay down.
Alrighty. Keep in mind, I do have other abilities, other powers, but I decided to, for right now, just use the fire ability of the Phoenix and a Freak. It's like...
Give them all you've got, boy. You know what to do, boy.
I'll tell
Yeah.
your lady we tried.
But yeah, like I was saying, so these are all the abilities, and each one of these circles is an icon that I've beaten at some point in the game, or I received their power voluntarily. We're mainly right now using all the abilities, except for like one water ability, from the Phoenix and the Freet. The Freet's actually my icon. My brother's was the Phoenix, which... I don't want any giving away any spoilers. Nobody's seen this before, but as of this moment, he's considered dead. Of course, you also get this is Leviathan's abilities that just came with a new DLC, as well as Ultima's, which you'll find out about him. But yes, I can use different ones. I mean, fire, air, lightning, earth, light, ice, dark, water. And his power is actually the power of ruin. I always wonder what it was. But we're just using mainly fire abilities.
Hard nut to crack.
There is a water ability in there, but I'm going to be taking it out as soon as I can master the other ability I need to put it in there. I thought I did have it mastered, apparently not. Oh, that's these guys playing.
There, boy.
That ability is not mastered either. Second level gives you health back, and you can do more damage on the third.
Get him!
Right. I hear what? Maybe it's just dying. I was like, I hear something chittering around there.
Much as I enjoy battering down the front door, I hazard this endeavour will require a bit more tact.
There's an old sluice that empties under the bridge. It should see us through to the lower levels of the care. Sid. We both know why I'm here. But what is it that you want? Why would you risk your life for a handful of outcasts? If anyone ever learned what you've been doing with their property...
They'd have my head in a box. But this isn't just about dominance and bearers, it's about all of us.
Now, the messed up part about what he's talking here is, I'm going to pause this for a hot sec for anyone who... So if you don't know, because he's referring to people and he's saying bearers and like property. In this game, anybody who was born with magic, under certain circumstances, and most of the time it's kept hush, not all of them necessarily become bearers, but those who do become bearers are treated less than human. They're practically almost slaves. Again, you wouldn't think someone with magic would be revered, and not necessarily. Dominants seem to be really the only exception, and that's depending on where you're at in the world. There's there's one group of people, the Iron Kingdom, who teach that dominants are those tainted with the blackest of sin, and they're not even allowed to do anything without permission from the priests, who have to go through a rite of priming. One of Clive's friends, her name was Jill, she was taken in a raid by the Iron Kingdom after the Duchy of Rosaria lost its monarch. And they took all the women and killed the majority of the men. And Jill awakened as a dominant because she was natively from the north. And she became known as the dominant of Shiva, the icon of ice. And her entire time there, which was about roughly 13 years, she was forced to fight for them. And for a while, she actually resisted. So they started threatening the lives of her fellow women that were there. They would even keep children along with them on campaigns to force her to fight, because she didn't care about herself, but she wasn't going to have innocent blood spilt on her because of her. So, dominants are mainly an exception to this, because they have power, but they can also summon great beasts. But yes, all bearers, though, are more or less treated like slaves. Some are even ridiculed. They're very... it's not racism, it's... there's a different word I can't quite think of, but discriminated against. That's the word I was thinking of. So, and they're all marked by a mark, like the one you see on Clive's cheek. That one actually, I think, supposed to be for the Empire, but I think that might also just be the one, or no, I think they all have different marks. The Empire one's just more noticeable.
Doesn't matter what you are, but who you are. But our world isn't ready for a place like that. So, until it is, I use the power I've been given to show people there is hope.
And I mean, it is possible to remove the brands, but it's extremely painful and it's very dangerous because how they did it was there's actually a pocket of poison underneath
about this,
the brand,
Benedicta.
like just in the skin. That if you're not careful,
Best and worst
it
decision
will.
I ever
If you
made.
end up getting it in your bloodstream, there's no cure for it, and it is
underestimate the
extremely
Clive. A
excruciing
fight with
death.
her icon is not one
It is
I like
possible
walk
to do
away
it.
from.
It's just extremely risky and
Garuda.
extremely painful.
Warden of the Wind.
Hey,
And I didn't mean to cut anyone off there trying to read that. He was talking about the Warden of the Wind, that'd be Garuda. And her dominant is here, who we gotta fight. So, quick minute while I'm here in the map. So this isn't the entirety of the map. Okay. Now, here's our base of operations. Okay. Here's where the duchy was. It's now just a outpost, in a sense. Or not outpost, it's just another city in the Empire, which the Empire is, like, this is their capital here. But later on, I don't want to spoil it for anyone, but they do end up moving. So, River, how are you enjoying this so far?
The land has fallen. The Eastern Territories all but belong to the orcs.
I'll have my men ready to depart by noon.
Don't bother.
As long as something gets
What of
shown,
the
I should be
mines?
fine.
Without adamantite,
The blight would have engulfed the mines ere long. Besides, you already have your orders.
yes, my liege.
The dark swallows more of the realm with each passing day. The land starved of the ether that gives it life. And as the fringes fade, the people flock to the mother crystals, desperate for their blessing. The war we wage for possession of that blessing, it breaks us from within, hastening us to our own destruction.
And so you do what must be done.
I unite the dominants, that we may bring an end to the strife, and found a new order to see us unto tomorrow. The world must be restored, and I will see it so.
You might have already had Sidolphus not betrayed us.
Him again. Lust you still for his embrace?
But... of course not. My liege. I serve you, and you alone.
I remember well the day you first entered these halls. Your pale hand pressed into his, as if it would never let go.
That was a long time ago.
Okay.
Yours is the only hand
Yeah,
I
again, I
need.
think as long as nothing is deliberately shown, should be okay.
Soon, my dear. Soon all will know.
I don't remember
whose
exactly
hand it is that keeps
exactly
them from
what
falling
they.
into the darkness.
Ooh, I know it's probably
Hold me, my
borderlining.
liege. Never let me go.
I only remember there's a freaking shoot. I don't remember. I need to check. Hang on. I can't pause right now.
One of our sentries has failed to report, milady. Your orders?
Pull the men back inside their care, Geralf.
He is here then.
Have them lead
Of course,
Sid and
it's
his
right
little
where
pet to
you're
the
seeing
chapel.
them in the bed.
I shall entertain them there. So you've come for me after all.
All clear.
Yeah, I just hope I don't get in trouble for that. I think I should be fine. So real quick, I need to check my settings. Too far. Okay, so there's nothing in here that, like, for streamer settings, so things I didn't see, so hopefully it's all kosher. Now, the man in that's Barnabas, he's one the king of Ash, a continent in the south.
They may be holding the bearers there.
Crazy!
Sound plan. As long as we keep ourselves on this side of the bars.
He's also the dominant of Odin.
Here.
Where's everybody?
They're all empty.
And you're gonna give up?
Sid. This gate.
Need some help?
What do you think?
That I'm doing most of the lifting. At your leisure, Clive.
Did you hear that?
Unfortunately, yes. Good news, lads.
Get him, boy! Don't let them get away! Give them all you've got, boy!
Ooh, big guy! Oh, I lost him. Where'd he go? Woo! Okay.
Don't let them get away!
I'm gonna break.
Where to next?
Oh boy. Which way did I come from? That way.
This door only leads to more royalists. We'd better find another one.
Okay. A door.
Take your pick.
Did I actually get enough ability points to... I did. Yay. So let's max that one out. And then what we'll do is, for this one here, we'll just switch that out for the Scarlet Cyclone. Just for this part, I'm going to do all flame. Came from that way. What, the windows? I can't remember.
How about a window?
Show off.
Okay, we got 2 paths. One goes. All right,
Well,
so
found the Imperial garrison right where the Royalists left it.
up here.
This might take a while.
There, boy. Give them all you've got, boy.
That's enough.
Sick of trouble. Get him, boy.
Okay, so I recommend that if you get a chance, and you don't have to leave quite yet, if I happen to get there in time, I would recommend watching the Benedicta fight, if you can.
There, boy.
Alright. Oh, this is the boss room, isn't it?
Welcome back, Lord Command. Oh, I'm not staying.
Keep your distance, boy. Keep your distance, boy. Give them all you've got, boy. Sick of trouble. Keep your distance, boy.
Alright, oh, this guy's almost dead. Okay.
Never were one for half measures, were you, Benedicta? These poor sods didn't know what hit them.
Now, with Final Fantasy mode, the difficulty that's going to be here is, instead of getting the prompts like I normally would, I gotta remember what buttons to press. For when the prompts normally say, oh, hit square for this, hit tap square rapidly, or hit R1 to dodge. I gotta memorize it by color code now.
They were expected.
Whoa, frick! Alright, I also get way bigger enemies way earlier on.
Give them all you've got, boy. There, boy. Get him, boy. Sick of trouble.
Damn!
Keep your distance, boy. Get him.
Oh, that's where the dog sound was. I was like, who's fighting Torgo? And I was like, no, it's actual, like, dogs they found this time. Okay. More enemies? Come on.
Sick of Torgal.
Oh, thank God I got rid of him before these guys got close. They would have healed him.
There, boy. Give them all you've got, boy. Get him, boy. Get him. It's over. Sick of Torgal.
This is nuts. Mind you, I'm 53 and I'm struggling against 40-somethings.
The only way is through the chapel.
Oh, okay, so this is the mini boss fight right here. She sends her sisters after me.
What the hell happened here?
Alrighty. I also just realized I was quiet for a majority of this entire talk.
Do I seem so desperate as to grovel at the feet of a
I
false
turned my mute
god?
on by accident.
I was waiting for you.
Not for too long, I hope. All this for a midnight chat. Well, let's chat then. Where are the men and women you took from Lostwing?
You mean where's the dominant? Wellreed shall be requiring his services indefinitely. Come back to me, Sidolphus. I need you. Think of all the things we can create together. The world that we can build.
You need me? Your king needs me. I'm all for building a new world. Just not his. That bastard's dreams are as twisted as his promises are false. And I want no part of him.
King Barnabas saved you, and this is how you speak of him. Have you no shred of loyalty?
What? To a leader who'd use me? Like he uses you.
You know nothing of me, Sidolphus.
You're right. I don't know who you are anymore. Or what you want. I only know what you used to say. That you were tired of running. That you just wanted to be free. Free of it all. You weren't lying to me then, so what changed? What made you think you had to sacrifice who you were to get what you wanted?
Sacrifice. I use my talents to my advantage, and you would tell me there is shame in that?
If there's no shame, then why do you feel so sorry for yourself?
A rousing speech, Lord Commander. I was a fool to believe you might have changed. The only person I feel sorry for is you! I can't do this anymore. If you would stand between our leash and his dream, then you leave me no choice. Goodbye, Sidolphus.
Stand back, Clive.
She definitely has a attraction factor. That looks like it hurt.
Finish them.
Well, Sid. At least it's not 3 against 1.
Keep your distance, boy. Don't let them get away. Give them all you've got, boy. Get him. Keep your distance, boy.
Getting crushed like that. I mean, I don't know. At least not by a statue. Oh, dodge. That's square. Oh boy. Oh, I forgot how much of a pain in the butt they are.
Well done, Torkel. There, boy. You know what to do.
Okay. Sharada's almost dead. Okay, that's it for Sharada. Now I gotta take out Perna. Oh.
She doesn't look happy, Torgal. Come on.
Give them all you've got, boy.
Shoot.
There, boy. Keep your distance, boy. Give them all you've got, boy. You know what to do.
Oh. Almost died. Almost at half health. I used 3 of my potions. I still got 5. Still 5 high potions and 2 elixirs. Shoot.
There, boy. Don't let them get away. Sick of Torgal. Give them all you've got, boy. There, boy.
Got her. Alright, so that's the Perna and Sharada slain. Now all that's left is Benedicta. Which, that one's gonna be fun.
Sid, are you all right?
Do I look all right? Benedicta will be on her way to collect the Dominant, if she hasn't already.
He's not out yet.
You can't afford to let them leave. Remember, she has wings, you don't.
What about you?
Before or after I catch my breath?
Sorry. Come on, Torgal.
Alright. Now we gotta catch up with Benedicta. Let's see. Here. There's two paths. What's this way? Bedroom. Okay. Alright. Have a good safe drive. Don't get distracted.
She must be here somewhere.
Okay, potion. Okay, that puts me back at 5. Okay, so it's that way, but what's over here? Oh, goody. Probably more. 40 hides. Oh, a hide potion. There we go.
Withdrawal has been signaled. We leave.
Yep, we're not leaving.
Don't let them get away. Get him, boy. Give them all you've got. Stay down.
Okay. Door, that one. Alright. Nothing that way.
I'm running out of tower.
How lazy wants us gone before sunrise? There, boy. A little help. Get him, boy. There, boy. Give them all you've got, boy. Don't let them get away. Get him. There, boy.
Thanks, man. Not this time.
You know what to do, boy.
Alright, got rid of him. Down, up, I think there's an item right here. Yeah, potion. Need that. Okay, door here. I made my life harder. Okay, hang on. Where did I just come from? Wait a minute. Okay, hang on a minute. I know I came from that way, but wasn't there something else in this room? Okay, never mind. Oh, looky, they have a dragon.
Give them all you've got, boy.
Oh geez, I can't even see what's going on. Yeah, that door. My potion. Should be the final climb to the boss.
You know what to do, boy. Sick of trouble. Don't let them get away. That's enough. You know what to do, boy.
All right.
Finally.
All right, here we go. Should be, yep, here we are. Oh, back just in time for the Benedicta fight.
I confess I expected more from the old man. And less from you. This is the second time you've bested my sisters. Men of your talents are rare indeed. Why cost your lot with such undesirables? If it is the hearth you long for, you will find more than enough warmth under my wings.
You know exactly what I want. Hand over the dominant, and I'll leave you in peace.
Yeah, this fight is definitely
You
broken up
would dare to
between
make
two.
demands of me.
There's the fight you fight against her, and then
Place,
there's the one where you fight her
Fool is the
in
shepherd who
her
heeds
icon
every
form.
bleat of the flock.
Like full-blown
And I will
icon
suffer
form.
yours no longer. Must I spell it out for you, Branded? No one is listening. No one at all! Ah! Come, little lamb, to the slaughter with you.
Who's that? Get him, boy!
Ooh, I caught that.
Sick him, Torgo. Get him, boy! Get him! Keep your distance, boy. There, boy! Sick him, Torgo.
Broke her. Alright, now she's staggered. You know, first. Right. Maxed out my damage output. Back up. Almost half health. Might be a three-parter after. Uh-oh. Here we go.
Where is he? One more task
You pay for that.
Okay, she's gone semi-prime. Ow. Dodge.
Dodge this. Cry all you like. There's no one to save you now.
Okay, now she's back at full health. on. Ooh. Finally.
Time to join your pet.
I'll bury it together!
Stay down.
Blue is a square. Oh, jeez.
This time.
That, I think, is new. Woo! Torgo's back! Oh, there we go. Come on. Doing good. I still got plenty of stuff. I've only used like half of my potions and only used one of my high potions. Almost there. Almost got her. A little bit of health left. Oh, don't want me to get caught in that. Oh, they upped the difficulty, I think. I played this once before, but I gave up like sometime later. She wasn't this bad before. She still went down fairly quick. That took a while. Woo! Ooh, I leveled up. I went from 53 to 54. Nice.
You are but a branded. How? How did you do it? How did you even survive? How?
The answer is simple, Benedicta. He was fighting for something he believed in.
Shut up! Why aren't you dead?
We've played your games. Now tell me where he is.
Who? What are you?
Now, Clive didn't know he could do this. Just caught him off guard.
Why? Clive!
Enough of this. What? She's gone.
What's happening?
Give her back! Give her back! Give her back!
My lady!
Where is she? Where is Garuda? What have you done to me? What have you done?
Look at me, my lady. We need you here.
What the hell is going on?
The fire dominant. took advantage of the chaos to escape.
Her power, you took it from her. How'd you do that? Fuck me. I hope the bear has found a way out. Clive, this place is ready to collapse, and I'd rather not be here when it does. If your dominant started this fire, and I'm betting he did, he'll be long gone.
Damn it all. What was that?
I created a diversion as commanded, Your Grace. The villagers escaped in the confusion. As should we.
Yes.
No, it's not two people in one body. What it is that Garuda was the icon, and he basically stole her icon and the powers away. Now, she still has her powers, and technically, he only stole a portion.
Here come the cavalry.
In a sense. Garuda's still there, but she cannot prime without completely losing control now. Basically, priming at this point for anyone who's been defeated by Clive, who was a dominant, is paramount to you becoming a raging monster, if not also with the chance, and it doesn't happen to everyone. I know at least with Leviathan's dominant, he didn't die, but it does end in death most of the time.
I think I do. I can feel it. It's inside me.
Now, at this point in the game, if I was first playing it, I would unlock Garuda's powers. I would have like wind magic and all that kind of stuff. Okay, I got a second now. So this would have been Garuda's. Okay, I would have gained her Deadly Embrace, which would have been the circle button. It would have given me the ability to grapple, and get Gouge out the bat, and you usually get Wicked Wheel. There's also Rook's Gambit, and there's also her ultimate, which was called Aerial Blast, creating a tornado. But right now, as you can see, it's not very much upgraded. What happened was I went back and I redid some of my points. I was putting everything into Ramuh and Bahamut, and who was the other one? So it was these three mainly, and I'm now trying to power up the rest of the way with trying to get this one's abilities and this one's. And eventually I'll put points back into these as well. I've already maxed out everything within the inner wheel and Ifrit's 3 abilities. Yeah, Will of the Wakes, Ignition, and Limit. Well, Limit Break's my default ability. But yeah, at this point, I think what I'll do is, I've been using Fire the entire time, I'm going to go back to, like I said, these are the 3 I were using, Phoenix, Ramuh, and Bahamut. I think I'm going to, see, I don't really want to use those yet, because they're not fully powered up, but at the same time, I don't want to showcase too much of these 2 yet, for those who haven't watched. Because I'll be honest, Ultimus is really OP. all of his abilities. So we'll just go the iconic set one. So this next part's gonna get exciting. It's where you fight her as her icon form. She completely lost herself to raise power. Right?
Don't let them get away.
Now, I'm not attacking because I'm actually charging a Mega Flare. Basically, all I can do at this point is dodge while I'm charging it. And trying to go for level 3. 4, sorry, here we go.
Sick of trouble. Give them all you've got.
I forgot how spammy the Bahamut powers are. Oh. Yeah, and you know, I do change my mind. I'm gonna go with number 2. Oops, I went to the wrong thing. Yeah, let's do 2. Alright, so here we get the cutscene.
Oh, it's only me!
Damn it, Cap, are you trying to get yourself killed?
It's not me who's been playing with fire! Don't do things by halves, do you? This way.
Now, this next part you're gonna see is like how she ended up losing
So if it
control.
wasn't you or him who freed
Or
the
after
bears,
all this.
who was it?
Good question. Someone who didn't have their hands full fighting a bloody harpy, I guess. But what matters is they're safe. Something they wouldn't be had it not been for you, Gav.
Just doing my job, like. So, what about his dominant?
Gone. And after we were so close.
Well, I can track him.
Why would you?
Sid told us about your family. Lost me onto Imperial Steel. Sometimes vengeance is the only thing that keeps you going.
Thank you.
Go safely, brothers.
I reckon he likes you.
She's gone. She's gone.
My lady, you have to hold on. We're going to get you.
Gone.
Oh yeah, she's kind of a hot mess.
What am I going to do? Barnabas.
How long to the coastal road?
At this pace, we won't make it by sunset.
He'll know. He'll cast me out like all the others. What am I going to do? What am I going to do?
My lady.
Carol.
What do we have here?
Fetch a good price, I reckon.
But we'd be doing the slavers a disservice if we didn't praise her work.
Stay away!
It's all right. They can't hurt you anymore. Come on. Let's go home.
Is this it, Adolphus? My punishment for not listening to you? This wretched world!
Cid.
Well, don't get yourself in trouble. They'll give them a reason to yell at you, but, you know, try to watch it when you can.
By the flames.
Also be careful, especially if you've got problems with your legs, you know.
She's drawn in too much ether. She can't control it.
Yeah, she's basically...
stopped. That vortex will swallow this whole forest, and us along with it.
Yeah, she's basically lost all control.
You'll stop her.
I heard it again. Someone is calling me.
Damn it, lad. That doesn't mean you have to listen. Oh, I should have gone with Gav.
Alright, so now we gotta get
I don't think
close.
you understand. That's not just windy weather you're wandering into. Benedicta's rage knows no bounds. And that's on a good day. I don't want to know what's waiting inside that.
But I do. I have to find out. And I'm not turning back.
So as you can see, a bunch of her minions have spawned everywhere. So I'm gonna try and do this to where I don't have to fight them.
Aye. One for every fragment of our mind.
Right through here. Normally I wouldn't mind fighting them, but it's time consuming. Okay.
He's in there. I know it.
Alrighty. This now is going to be the fight against Garuda. This is where it's going to get really good. I do need to pause for a second. mainly because before we get started, I need to use the restroom real quick. Won't be too long. Okay. So it might take me a few minutes. If you guys need a break, take advantage of this time. I'm gonna try and hurry, but I'll try. It will probably take me a minute. So, BRB. Alright, everybody, I'm back. Sorry, it took me just a quick second. Wanted to get a little snack too on the side. Haven't quite eaten yet, so I'll try and make sure I'm muted so you don't hear me eat off and on. Alright. So, here we go.
Clive, was that?
The Dominant. The man who killed my brother.
Are you absolutely certain?
I've seen him every night for the past 13 years. Watched as the flames of his icon took Joshua.
Now! Dead?
Cruella would be his brother, for those who don't know.
Don't worry about us. You've been waiting for this. Go!
Sid!
Forgive me. Where did he go?
All right. Well, whoa!
I'm not here for you, Garuda!
Forgot about that. Beautiful graphics, though. Looks so realistic.
She's toying with me. I found you.
You called me! Why?
Here we go.
Where is the dominant?
Come on. Broken. still using that ability. Ooh. Okay. All right. So it says she's slain, but she's not. I'm going to make that clear now. She's still alive. It just looks like she is slain, and you think she's slain. She's not. Big reveal time. The real truth. Here's where the real fight begins. I gotta be careful. I gotta stay on top of my stuff here. Dang it. Come on. That's just unfair. Come on. I might die here, because I can't heal. Okay, so literally by a little bit of health left, I managed to get her far enough in to cause the cinematic finale. definitely one of the like greatest cinematic sections. Yeah, right now he's not in control. Essentially had to knock Clive out because he wasn't in control.
You're too nice is your problem. Bloody mess, this. Oh, Clive. The ghost you've been chasing was inside you all along.
A little story time with this. He was chasing another fire dominant because at one point, and this is like during like the prologue of the game where you're first learning everything, he saw another person there, and then he blacks out and he has no memory of the fact that he actually became a freak. At one point, somehow, it's not explained how this happened, but he ended up seeing the end of the fight through Torgal's eyes. Not sure how that happened. I'm still iffy on it, but what happened is that he ended up trying to help his brother. Something triggered his transformation. He lost all control, and he proceeded to attack the Phoenix, which for that duration of the fight, you're fighting as the Phoenix against Ifrit. And in the end, you just see like the death blow to the Phoenix. But I don't want to reveal too much, but you're going to find out things are not quite what they seem. But this is when he finds out the truth that all this time, for 13 years, he's been tracking somebody who he believed was the fire dominant. And he wasn't. At least he wasn't the dominant that he was after. Because he was that dominant. He just didn't know it yet.
I'll be damned if I know what that means. Why did you have to listen to him? Benner. This can't be what you wanted, can it?
king is bold or desperate.
Will you engage him personally, Your Highness?
Of course.
Greagor's breath fill your wings.
It's Muhammad! The prince is with us!
Reform the cohorts. At once.
Your Highness.
Saboteurs.
Their attacks are frequent and widespread, even in the holy capital.
The capital? What of my father? Is he...
Radiance is safe. But he has ordered the city guard strengthened. We can expect no reinforcements.
That is of no matter. The Emperor's safety is paramount. I shall deal with our enemies here. All of them.
Another story time moment, and it doesn't really pertain to this. It's something from earlier, and I should have mentioned it earlier. For those who are new, which I know there's at least one. So, how Clive became a Branded. He was sworn to protect his brother. Well, when everything happened, and no one knew that it was Clive, and Clive didn't even know it was Clive who did the deed, but he was meant to protect his brother, and it ended up going badly. At the end of the fight, because I mentioned earlier, the king was betrayed. Someone infiltrated his troops. They snuck Imperial soldiers in, and they consequently wiped out most of the people there. And it turned out it was actually his wife. His wife had grudges, and she's extremely discriminate against Branded. She sees them as worthless and a scourge. And she hated her oldest son, who was Clive. The reason why was because he was not the dominant of the Phoenix. Joshua was, and Joshua was sickly. So, her firstborn son ended up not being a dominant. So, for her, it was a stain on. It was a embarrassment, and she did not love him. She did not care for him. She saw him just like the Branded. He was worthless. So when they showed up, checking for survivors, they were going to initially kill Clive. And then she said, you know what, wait. His father always did say he was a splendid soldier, so let him be one. let him become a branded in the Imperial's army. So she sold her own son into becoming a branded and basically a slave. And she killed anyone who knew about the deception, even her own handmaidens. And then she became the royal regent of the area, and then later on, and I think at this point she's already managed to get in bed with the emperor. So she's now queen of the empire, I think at this point, or she will be in the next couple years. And that does in the long term play into how the story happens, because Dion, as you saw, the dominant of Bahamut, he is the prince, but she's going to manipulate things to where her child, a child that she believed was like. Who held the blood of both the Imperial House as well as the Rosarians, a bloodline that was tied not only to the Phoenix, but to Bahamut. So for 13 years, Clive was basically a slave, a disposable soldier in the Imperial Army, and then he happened to go after Shiva with 3-4 others, and he found out that it was Jill, his childhood friend. He couldn't do it, so he turned on his commander and slew him. And then after everything was said and done, Sid saved him and Jill, and it kind of brings us up to where he ended up working with Sid. But yeah, it turns out that Clive is actually the other icon of fire. And the one they're chasing is actually the Phoenix. It turns out for 13 years, Joshua was in hiding. He actually survived. And he found out some things. And he's not necessarily hiding from Clive. He's avoiding him for now. But he discovered a larger plot that led to Clive's sudden awakening and stuff, and that's going to be touched on coming up soon.
It was me. I killed Joshua.
Ah, you're awake. You're just full of surprises. First that trick with Garuda, then whatever the hell that other thing was. Didn't know you had it in you.
Do it.
Hey?
Kill me.
It was me. I killed him. I killed Joshua. I killed them all. I'm a monster. And I deserve to die. So end it. End it now. Please. Please. Ah!
I reckon I can take you, if that's what you want. But first, I thought I'd give you the benefit of my timeless wisdom. It seems to me, you see, that since you're still breathing, you might as well make yourself useful. Get dressed. Pretty as you are, you're not my type. I'll, see you in the hall.
He's just so defeated after learning all that.
What are you going to do now?
Oh, you found that funny, huh? River here is laughing at the pretty
May as well hear what he has
my
to say.
tight line. Okay.
Don't go making me throw you back in there now, eh?
Like you could.
Make it quick.
Alright, ooh.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
Oh, not quite there. I better just save it.
And?
Okay, let's see. I used up a lot of my stuff.
And what do you want? If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it. It'd better all be here. You'll not find a better price than that.
Alrighty. So, I've been doing this for a while. What should I do? Okay, so that's the voice of God ability, which I would like, but it's so dang slow. This one's really OP one. I'm gonna charge it up the rest of the way and master this one. That way it's got more power to it. But I think I'm gonna call it for right now. I might do more later today or tomorrow. Because I have been streaming for, what has it been? Nope, that's the wrong one. About 2 hours and 12 minutes. So, I think this is a pretty good stopping point. So, I'm going to go ahead and call it. And I hope you all enjoyed. Again, I might do more later or even tomorrow. If you like what you saw, please leave a like and hit the subscribe button. And I will see you all next time. Have a great day.